every time I talk about my family, I want to cry because it's hurtful. Everybody have family and I do not, so. My name is Svetlana and I'm going to the school to become a great nurse. I moved to US when I was 16 and right now I lived here for, I guess, it's almost 4 years. My first experience moving from Russia to US, it was pretty much difficult because it was my first time on an airplane and I was alone without family and I didn't know what to do and I didn't know any English. My biggest challenge was feeling alone and tried to find help and friends and make my future better.
My relationship with my mom, I think, is great. When she was raising me when I was younger, like, I remember at one point she told me she had 5 jobs at once. I was poor, you know? I didn't have that much money growing up, and I know she didn't want that for me.
Growing up, I had a very supportive mother. She was never strict career-wise, go on and do that. Just make sure you go to school and graduate from college. And we just looked at the cheaper alternatives, so we just automatically calculated I will be a commuter simply because with my financial aid, I wouldn't really have to pay much out of pocket.
We didn't have like a good relationship with my mom and dad. We have conflicts when I try to explain and when I try ask for help, they never provided. And this is so upsetting, like they're my family and they never support me, they always blame me. When I was asked for help, they just like left me. This is why I feel so sad about the situation and every time I talk about my family, I wanna cry because it's hurtful. Everybody have family and I do not, so.
Most of them have had some type of roadblock in their life, whether it has to deal with their parents or finances, where they're from, all different types of things. And they still did well in high schools.
Gianna is, I'd say she's like a friend, but also like a mom.
She understands us and she's easy to get along with and mingle with and talk to. It's like we have a friend on our side.
They always around, they always help, and I don't know, I just love them.
Whatever question they have, I figure it out. And I know that's something I didn't have when I was a freshman. And I know there's other freshmen that aren't exposed to different things on this campus because nobody ever tells them. And I think it's valuable to have somebody that's looking out for you.
I feel that the program giving us all these options for help, like tutoring and workshops, is very helpful to me because it makes me feel like less uncomfortable to ask, because that's something I was always uncomfortable with in high school, because it made me feel like stupid. But then you go to college and it's like everybody needs help. You realize that.
Now I can't make excuses for myself. I can't say that I don't have the resources or like nobody was there to help me, because all the resources are there.
It's completely changed how I look at the world and like how like I act, and it's helped me to figure out what I want to do in my future life.
And I think it's important to note that some of them haven't had those type of supports before they got here. So to be able to have grown these relationships with them and they're comfortable enough to come talk to me about whatever, any concerns, good things, they'll come show me excited that they got a 90-something on their math exam. I genuinely care for them and love them and want them to all succeed. And I'm really excited to see in a few years from now when they all graduate what they all do.
So, I know like I lost my family, my mom and my dad, but I got the family here.
It just gets me to think like this is just a great opportunity that you've been given, and just don't let it get to waste.
I think we definitely like build off each other. I don't want to keep saying inspire, but we definitely do inspire each other to work harder, I feel like.
I can always be honest with them and I can talk about like random stuff and I feel like comfortable, and they always like they're always here. I feel loved and I feel cared, and I feel that I'm important for somebody, and I feel that I'm special.